Welcome to the realm of AI magic, where voices come alive.
And characters speak with authenticity and charm.
Join us on a journey through the secrets of 11 Labs,
where creating custom voices is just the beginning.
Explore the art of instant voice cloning.
And bring your imagination to life. From storytelling to multilingual dubbing,
we unlock the full potential of your projects.
Step by step, we'll guide you through
each feature, each tool, each spell.
Let's create voices that resonate and enchant.
Before I get started putting the voice onto the characters, I first need to have a story and a narration script. So you can see here that I gave chat a simple prompt asking it to create a voiceover narration script for 3 characters trying to decide on a name for their new puppy. I wanted a mom, a dad, and a child character, and I wanted it to be short and sweet. And then I simply asked it to create the voiceover script for me. And you can see that it created the different characters, gave them names and a little bit of information about what their character is like. And then it actually wrote the voiceover script for me. So we can see it goes by scene. It has a role for the mom, the dad, the child, and the narrator. So that will help us to be able to cover everything that we need to cover in 11 Labs today. And then I will show you how I take that audio file and throw it into Runway with my image to produce the talking animated character here. After watching this video, you will be creating talking AI characters in no time. The first thing we need to do is hop into Leonardo to grab our characters. So I went ahead and created 3 characters here. I've got the mom, the dad, and the child character. You can see that I created these images using the portrait and the dynamic presetting styles under the lifelike vision. Leonardo is great for character creation. If you want to know more about that, check out our Leonardo playlist in the description of this video. We cover just about everything you need to know in Leonardo in those videos. And then I'm simply going to take these and download them by hitting this download image here. I'm going to bring them over into Canva, where I have an Instagram story sized canvas that I'm working on here. And you can see that I've pulled each of them over and in and removed the background. So here we go. I've got those characters with no background there. Now what I'm going to do, because I want these characters to really be able to be stand out in the scenery that I'm putting them in, is when I go to download, I'm going to hit share. And then when I hit download, I'm going to do this transparent background here and go ahead and download those. Once I have those all downloaded, my next step is going to be to choose the character voice that I like for the specific character images that I have here. So to do that, I'm going to head into 11 Labs here. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take the first line of the script that the mother says, which is, "Oh, he's so adorable. We need a name as cute as he is." To pick a voice for her, all I have to do is come down to this little drop-down menu where all the names are. And you can see that there are a lot of different options to choose from, and they all kind of say what they're designed for over here. So let's see how Jessica sounds.
If you spend your whole life waiting for the storm, you'll never enjoy the sunshine.
No, that doesn't look much like or sound much like our character looks.
Our distrust is very expensive.
No, that's not really it either.
Ideas are the beginning points of all fortunes.
The years teach much which the days never know.
Let's go with Sarah. That was our character name given by chat anyway, so we'll choose Sarah. The settings here, you have some options on the Pro plan for stability and similarity on the voice, and then style exaggeration. So I'll go ahead and bring my style exaggeration up to 10. And then all I have to do is hit this generate speech here.
Oh, he's so adorable. We need a name as cute as he is.
So you can tell that the inflection in that just isn't quite right on the end of what she's saying there. So what I'm going to do is come in here and I'm going to change that period to an exclamation mark. And now let's listen to how that changes it.
Oh, he's so adorable. We need a name as cute as he is.
See the difference there just by changing out the period for the exclamation point, how different the narration sounds in her speech. So I like that one. We're going to go with that one to put this motion on the character first. So what I'm going to do is hit this download button right here. And it will automatically download. And then once I've got that downloaded, I can go ahead and take my character and that clip over into Runway. Now that I'm in Runway, I'm going to come down here to lip sync video. I'm going to select from assets. And I'm going to upload my image of her. So you can see that it's pulled her in, and there we see her face is highlighted. So that's the part that it's going to put the lip sync on. And then we can come down here and we can either type our dialogue in, or we can do upload audio here. So I'm going to bring that clip in that I just downloaded and just drop that right on in. And now we can see we have the face of the character, and we have...
Oh, he's so adorable. We need a name as cute as he is.
...the voice put together. So all we're going to do now is hit generate. It does take just a couple of minutes here, but you can see it as it's working. It's at 18%. It'll keep going. So let's see how it looks.
Oh, he's so adorable. We need a name as cute as he is.
Okay, perfect. So I'm going to go ahead and download that video now. And there we go. We've got the first line for the mom. Okay, so I went ahead and repeated those steps for all of the lines for the 3 characters that we have here. And then as you can see, I've pulled them all into Canva. So my next step is to remove the backgrounds on the videos. So here's what we've got.
Oh, he's so adorable. We need a name as cute as he is.
How about Max? It's strong and easy to call out.
Max is nice, but I was thinking of something fun, like Sparky.
Okay, so you can see that each character has their own voice to go along with the image. So what I'm going to do is come back to this first one here. And when I click on the image, I can come up to edit, and I can do the background remover here. Or I can just click on the image and I can click this little background remover here. And I'm just going to do that for each of these videos. And from there, it's all about positioning however you want your characters positioned and applying the backgrounds that you want to put in. So for example, let's say I'm looking for a living room here. I can come into Canva and I can put in living room. Or of course, I could generate an image of a living room using Leonardo or Dolly or whatever art generator I was using. So let's take a look here. Just put her in this living room space. Position that to the back. And there we go. We've got the mom now in the room.
Oh, he's so adorable. We need a name as cute as he is.
Better add a puppy in. So let's put a puppy up here. This puppy is cute as can be, so we'll bring this puppy in. Okay, so once you get all your characters pulled into where you want them to be with the video and the background scene, you're all set to go. That's all you have to do to produce the video. So let's take a look at our finished product here.
Oh, he's so adorable. We need a name as cute as he is.
How about Max? It's strong and easy to call out.
Max is nice, but I was thinking of something fun, like Sparky. He's always so full of energy.
Sparky is a great name, but what if we choose something that means happiness? How about Buddy?
Yes, Buddy it is. Come here, Buddy.
Come home, Buddy. We love you already.
Here's to many happy memories together, buddy.
So you can see there's a little bit of work that needs to be done on the transitions and that sort of stuff, but I'm just using this video as an example. So that's definitely getting the point across of what you're able to do with the 11 Labs voices put onto the characters created in Leonardo and then all put together in Runway for the lip sync. So that takes care of our first use case for 11 Labs. Let's move on now to creating custom voices in 11 Labs. So to show you this next feature of creating custom voices, I'm going to use this character, this wise ancient old wizard in the forest. And I want a unique older voice and sound for this particular character. So I'm going to come in here and I'm going to put in what I want the character to say. And then I'm going to come over here to the toolbar where it says voices. And you'll see that this top part here says create or clone a new voice. You can see that right now I've used 9 out of 30 of my slots available. So I'm going to go ahead and do add a new voice. And for this one, since I'm going to be creating his voice, I'm going to choose voice design. And the gender for this one is going to be male. The age is going to be old. And the accent, I feel like would be British. And we'll go ahead and leave that at 150. And I'll go ahead, and since I know it's over 100 characters, I'll actually put in what the character is going to say. You do have to have 100 characters in here. So if you don't have that many, there is just a template example. So let's go ahead and generate.
In the quiet whispers of the forest, one can hear the echoes of ancient wisdom. Remember, young seeker, that true power lies not in the spells we cast, but in the knowledge we seek and the wisdom we share.
Okay, so that was not bad, but I think I want to try it again and see if I can get a different, better one. So let's go ahead and generate again.
In the quiet whispers of the forest, one can hear the echoes of ancient wisdom. Remember, young seeker, that true power lies not in the spells we cast, but in the knowledge we seek and the wisdom we share.
Okay, I like that one. So I'm going to go ahead and do use voice here. And you can see then that we can give it a name and a description, and we can include other labels if we want to include other labels. So you can see that I named it Ancient Wizard, and I just put British vibes, wizard voice, deep and relaxing. That description will just help me in the future when I go to pull this wizard character and I put this voice on. So that description is just for me there. And I'm going to go ahead and hit create voice. And now when I go back to my speech screen and I come to select a voice, I can come in and scroll down a little bit and you'll see where I have the generated voices here. And I've got the Ancient Wizard. So I'm going to go ahead and choose him, and that's correct there. And then I'm going to generate that speech.
In the quiet whispers of the forest, one can hear the echoes of ancient wisdom. Remember, young seeker, that true power lies not in the spells we cast, but in the knowledge we seek and the wisdom we share.
Perfect. So there you go. I've downloaded that now, and I can apply that in Runway or any other system that I want to put the lip sync on and attach those voices together.
In the quiet whispers of the forest, one can hear the echoes of ancient wisdom. Remember, young seeker, that true power lies not in the spells we cast, but in the knowledge we seek and the wisdom we share.
And you see there that that's a custom voice. So there isn't going to be another AI voice that sounds exactly the same as that one. So I know that using that for my original characters in my stories will actually produce a better outcome, something that you're not hearing on other channels. The other option you have under voices here, when you do create a new voice, so you can see here that that's changed now to 10 out of 30, but if I create another one, I can do instant voice cloning here. So you can see that it says that it will clone a voice from a clean sample recording. Samples should contain one speaker and be over 1 minute and not contain background noise. There is an option to do a much more in-depth cloning of your voice for this professional voice cloning here, but that takes a much longer recording to upload, and there's more to that. So if you're interested in learning about that, let me know in the comments, and maybe I'll do a separate video in the future about how you can do this professional voice cloning here. But for now, let's take a look at the instant voice cloning, and you can see that you have the option to record audio here, or you can do an upload of a file that you already have. If you have something that you've already recorded for a video or a piece of audio that you really like from your voice, you could just upload that and use that. But for this example, I'll just show you how if I go ahead and record the audio, what it would sound like. So let me hit record audio here. I'm recording this so that I can have my voice clone done on the instant voice cloning to show as an example to everyone watching the Real AI Agents video today about how to use 11 Labs and all of the awesome features involved. Okay, so there you go. That is the playback of the recording that I just did. And then you can put your labels on here if you want. So for one of these labels, I am going to go ahead and put raw voice and I am American. So I'm going to put that in. And then for the description, I'm just going to put Jessica with the Real AI Agents, voice without editing. And then you have to confirm that you have all the necessary rights or consents to upload and clone the voice samples. Before I can click the add voice here, you do see that you have to put a name in at the top to name the voice. So I'm going to go ahead and do add voice. Now you can see 11 of those slots have been used. And I'm going to come back to the speech here. And I have another image. Okay, and I want to put that raw version of my voice onto this image here, which I use on different social media platforms. So I'm going to go ahead and put the same thing in that I had that wizard say, but I'm going to change in the quiet whispers of the forest to In the quiet whispers of the mind, one can hear the echoes of the ancient wisdom. So let's go ahead and instead of ancient wizard, I'm just going to come in and I can see where it says cloned voices here. And you can see that I already have one of my own in here that I use, but here's that one that we just created, the raw voice. So I'm going to go ahead and select that and hit generate speech. In the quiet whispers of the mind, one can hear the echoes of ancient wisdom. Remember, young seeker, that true power lies not in the spells we cast, but in the knowledge we seek and the wisdom we share. Okay, so personally, I don't think that sounds much like me in my personal opinion, but let me know in the comments what you think. Does the Jessica's raw voice sound like my voice? Let me show you the other custom voice I have on here. In the quiet whispers of the mind, one can hear the echoes of ancient wisdom. Remember, young seeker, that true power lies not in the spells we cast, but in the knowledge we seek and the wisdom we share. To me, that sounds much more like my real voice than the recording that I just put in and did the raw. But again, let me know what you think. I'm interested. So that takes care of custom voices and voice cloning here. So the next thing that we're going to jump into are the sound effects. This part is super cool. For instance, on the video I did earlier with the family and the puppy, let's say I wanted to put some background music or some background sounds on there for the sound effects. So let's go ahead and put in a puppy barking. And you can see that there are some settings here where you can allow it to be more creative or follow the prompt more strictly. Or you can do automatically pick the best length here. And you can turn that off and then you can set your own seconds for how long you need that sound to be. So let's say I needed 5 seconds of the puppy barking and I want it to be creative. So I'll go ahead and set that at 25%. And then I can just do generate sound effects here. And you'll see that it gives you several different options when you're creating the sound effects. So you can come in and you can listen to those. I totally feel like I should have put a warning there just in case your dog is around you when you're listening to this video. So my bad on that for sure, if I just caused a bunch of chaos for you. But all in all, those are pretty awesome puppy sounds on the barking. So let's think about something that the wizard picture could use. So maybe we'll put the rustling of leaves in the forest and do generate sound effect here. Definitely sounds like leaves in a forest to me. So I could take those sounds and download them and layer them onto my video so that I have that audio behind the audio of the character speaking, just for a little bit more of the like ambiance and to make you feel like you're actually a part of the scene with these AI tools. So I'm very impressed by the sound effects. I use this quite frequently. The other thing that we're going to cover today on 11 Labs is the dubbing studio. So I've had a lot of fun using this to create videos from content that I already had made and translating it into different languages. So you can imagine the implication of what this tool could do in the future for global communication. So let me show you an example of how we can do this here. I have this video here that I've previously used as content, and it's short. It has a little voice narration over to it. In my Discover the latest game-changing updates in Leonardo AI. From enhanced text clarity to stunning new visuals like infrared photography and cosmic retro, this guide has it all. Check out our latest video to learn all about how to take your AI art to the next level. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to name this project and I'm going to name it Leonardo Update Promo Video. And then where it says source language, I'm going to choose English. And then for target language, I saw that I have quite a few subscribers from Germany. So I'm going to go ahead and do it in German. And if you are watching this video and you speak German, I would love to know in the comments how accurate this translation is. I've tried different ways of like putting it in Google Translator and that sort of stuff. And I just would love to hear from someone who actually speaks the language. Even if you're not living in Germany, if you're watching this video and you speak German, let me know in the comments. I really, really am interested in knowing how the dialect sounds to you. So I'm going to choose German here, and then I'm going to upload that video. Discover the latest game. Okay, so that's in there, and the audio is playing just fine. And you can see that it has add watermark to reduce character usage by 33%. So if I want to use less characters on my plan, I could do that. I'm going to go ahead and leave that on for this project, just since this is just an example to show you guys. And then for the advanced settings, you click here, you'll see that there are a couple different options, but I want the whole thing to be dubbed. And you can see here that it will be approximately 632 characters worth of dubbing. So I'm going to go ahead and hit create. And you can see that it lets me know that that creation is in progress. And you can see the status working down here. So it has done the dubbing there. Let's go ahead and download it so we can watch the whole thing.
Entdecken Sie die neuesten bahnbrechenden Updates in Leonardo AI von verbesserter Textklarheit bis hin zu atemberaubende neue Visuals wie Infrarotfotografie und kosmisches Retro. Dieser Leitfaden bietet alles. Schauen Sie sich unser neuestes Video an. Sehen Sie sich das Video an, um zu erfahren, wie Sie Ihre AI-Kunst auf das nächste Level bringen. Nive.
All right, guys, that wraps up today's tutorial on using some of my favorite features available to you in 11 Labs. You might be wondering how much it costs to have a subscription to 11 Labs. And you can see by coming over into the upgrade here, all of the different plans that they have. So starting at just obviously free, you can get 10,000 characters per month, which is about 10 minutes of audio. So that's really awesome. It also does the automatic dubbing and that sort of stuff. And then for $5 a month, they've got a plan here if you're into it for like hobbies and stuff like that. And then they have a creator plan, a pro plan, and a scale plan. So depending on what your needs are, you've got that available. And it does show you how far you are into your usage. So I just started a couple days ago, so you can see that I've already used 15% of my monthly allowance there on the credits for this particular account. And that wraps up today's lessons on how to use 11 Labs to create voices onto your characters and custom voices and instant voice cloning, sound effects, and dubbing your projects into multiple languages. So I hope you learned something today. I've really enjoyed engaging with you guys in the comments. So please let me know what you think about our videos, or if there's topics that you would like to see me cover in a future video. And if you decide to sign up for 11 Labs, it would be super awesome if you would use the link that I've put in the description of this video. That helps to support the channel, and it, of course, will help us to grow bigger and bigger. I've been really excited to see the growth of the channel over the last couple months, and all of that is because of you guys. You guys are tuning in, you guys are sharing my videos, you guys are engaging in the comments, and I just want to say thank you. It's really awesome that I get to share what I'm learning about these AI tools with you each week or so in these different videos. There is a blog that we're doing now, so you can go over, and if you prefer reading to watching these videos, I'm giving you a breakdown of the tools that I use in these blogs as well. So that is me writing those over there if you're interested in checking that out over on therealaiagents.com. If you spent some time with me today to check out this video, I just want to say thank you. And I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something. And if you did, please share this video, give it a like, subscribe to our channel, and turn on those notifications so that we can keep growing this channel and helping other creators learn ways to simplify the creation process using these great AI tools.
I'm Jessica with the Real AI Agents, and as always, keep looking towards the future.